sixth grade scientists, or should I say magicians? Well, today we're going to do a magic trick. We're going to do a magic trick in order to show forces at work. All right, so today we're going to be kind of reviewing potential and kinetic energy. So potential energy, you'll remember, is energy stored up within matter. So potential energy can be dependent on the position it is from the ground. So the farther it is away from the ground, the more potential energy it has. Or it can also be the weight of the object. The weight of the object also will determine its potential energy. So the more something weighs, the more potential energy it has. All right? Now, kinetic energy is released energy. So when a force is applied to something, then it releases that energy. All right, so we're going to be using those two things today in order to do our magic trick. So these are the questions that I want you to be thinking about as we do the magic trick. And for the magic trick, you're going to need a mason jar or a glass. You're going to need a playing card. I just grabbed an Uno card. And you're going to need a penny. All right, what forces act on the card? What force acts on the penny? When did the penny have the most potential energy? And when was that energy released? Okay, here we go. So you're going to take your playing card and put it on top of the glass. And then you're going to put your penny on top of the playing card. Then you're going to give the card a flick. When you flick the card, make sure you don't flick it from underneath or on top because it won't work. All right, ready, set, and don't flick the glass. Go. All right, so what force acted on the card? Well, the force that acted on the card was my hand. What force acted on the penny? Well, let's think about that for a minute. Now, I know the penny went into the glass. And I know that when something is pulled down, we have gravity, but there's also another type of force that was acting on the penny, even if it was just remotely. As that card was skimming across the bottom of the penny, there was a slight bit of friction also acting on the penny. Okay, when did the penny have the most potential energy? Well, I know that potential energy is stored up energy, and so when that penny was sitting on that card, it had the potential to move. It was a stored up energy. It wasn't moving yet. So that's when the most potential energy was acting on the penny. So when was the energy released? After I flicked that card and the card flew across the room, then the energy was released and then the penny fell into the glass jar. So even something as simple as a magic trick, it can show forces at work. So today what I want you to do, I want you to copy off the paper with the magic trick. And I want you to try this magic trick for someone. It can be anybody in your house, or you can do it as a family thing. And answer the questions just telling your family what the forces were that were acting on the penny and on the card. All right? This will be a really good review for you because later on this week, we're going to keep building and we're going to be talking about the different types of kinetic energy and a little bit more in depth about that. So I need you to know the difference between potential and kinetic so that going forward that you're just building on that knowledge. So tonight, this is not a graded assignment, but I would like you to try this magic trick for someone. I'm sure everybody has cards, a penny, and a glass. All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to keep learning, stay curious, and I will see you tomorrow.